Here we are again, morning walk through the streets of Ducketfield, and it's Saturday the 22nd of August, and it's a lovely day, and the weather forecast says it's going to be like this for the next 2 to 3 days. Temperatures down to a more pleasant 19-20 degrees, but still very much in the grip of summer. But I think we're at the other side of it now. It can be a bit unpredictable nowadays. You never know what to expect. So you always got to make sure you've got a thin coat on, just to set the rain off you. What am I talking about? Anyway, Boyd's Walk. That's a famous street in Ducky, isn't it? Boyd's Walk. Everybody knows Boyd's Walk. So last night, me and my two sons went out to a club in Manchester, Joshua Brooks, and it was a club night, music event, drum and bass, and yeah, it was Goldie, DJ Goldie, the one who's been in all the James Bond films and EastEnders and all that palaver. He had that famous album Timeless back in the early 90s. So yeah, we went in. It was me and my two sons, and it was okay, but I'd had enough after a couple of hours. Too noisy. So I left early and left them to it to rave on till the early hours. I've recently started driving with Uber taxi, and it's okay, you know, it's not a big earner, but you know, it's an easy job. I mean, you're only driving people from A to B. How hard is that? So yeah, it's a bit of an eye-opener. The people you pick up, young and old, and the youngsters, they use them like buses. You know, they'll use them to go like 200 yards down the road. And you get asked to put all sorts in the boot. Oh, can I just put this electric bike in your boot? You know, it's crazy. And but yeah, it's all right. It's doing all right. I picked one lad up the other day from Hyde, and he gets in the back of the car, and we sets off driving. We're heading for Salford. And quite a long journey. He said 45 to 50 minutes. So we sets off driving. Next thing, he's leaning over. He goes, "Hey mate, do you think you could avoid this area?" He said, "I've tracked the actual journey and it shouldn't take you past this area, but I'm on a tag, so you know I'm not allowed to go in that area." So it was Camp Street, Salford. I said, "All right, Camp Street, never heard of it." So he said, "Oh yeah, it's near the university." So I thought, oh okay, he's on a tag and he's not allowed to go near university. Anyway, he was okay. He was just deadly silent the whole journey, didn't say a word. But yeah, I dropped him off, and that was that. But you get all walks of life in these taxis. but 99% of them are pleasant, you know. Yeah, I've just been talking to one of the residents on this street, and seeing as these ambulances come out of this station here, they put the sirens on, and they just did it just as I was passing there, and the gent was at the side of me walking along, and I said, wow, is that necessary? And he said, I know. He said, I'm bloody fed up of it. He said they've got sirens and alarms in there and everything going off all times, all through the night and stuff. He said, I've been over and complained about it, but it isn't necessary. I mean, I understand they have to put on the blues and twos for emergencies, but surely not as they come directly out the ambulance station. That's ridiculous. Yeah, so I mean, it's 9:15 on a Saturday morning. Most people want a bit of a lie-in. They're not going to get one, are they? But no, I don't know. Maybe people are used to it. No, I wouldn't be. Yeah, this week I was in Ashton-under-Lyne, and it's quite a damp, murky morning. I think it was either Monday or Tuesday, I'm not sure. But anyway, there was a police cordon. I was driving down Stamford Street, leaving Ashton Town Centre, and there was a police cordon to the right and a police car in the middle of the road. And I looked into it, and there was a double stabbing incident. I don't know how these gentlemen are now, but one was in his 50s, the other one in his 40s. And I think it was just, I'm not sure. I shouldn't surmise, but apparently it was some people that are homeless, and it was a disagreement over money or drugs, narcotics, whatever you want to call them. But yeah, it's not good. And then I looked a bit further, and apparently there's a murder in a nightclub. I don't know what it is, but it's called the Blues apparently. And yeah, there was a murder. Somebody got killed there. I don't know how, but yeah, there was a murder. That was only a few weeks, a month or so ago. I think I might be wrong on that, but yeah, it's just I don't know, it's just concerning. There's a lot of stabbings. I mean, Manchester city centre is rife with it now. There's stabbing incidents almost every day around Piccadilly Gardens, but a lot of it is with migrant youth. And they're openly selling drugs in Piccadilly Gardens, and somebody needs to crack down on this, because it's just going on under everybody's noses. Everybody knows it's going on, but I don't know whether it's hard to police or what, but I mean, you see people all the time getting arrested. I mean, I've gone into Manchester before now. I like to go and have a walk into Manchester city centre occasionally, because it is a good vibe, you know, good for shopping and all that, and yeah, it's not good. Yeah, but it does seem to be people of ethnic origin that are actually beefing against each other, and oh God, it's a sad world, you know. But what do we do? All you can do is keep on arresting these people and getting them off the streets. But it seems to, like, as soon as one lot's been dealt with, there's 100 more people, gangs, whatever, that need sorting out. So yeah, Richmond Street. That estate's been built now on there for a while. Some nice houses on it though. My mother-in-law lives on there. Nice little house. But yeah, Ashton. I mean, I'd grown up in Ashton. I was always down there as a kid, either playing or shopping or going down with my grandparents or with my mum or sisters. And it was such an, things like stabbings and stuff were just unheard of. Just unheard of. I remember a story, I'll tell it to you in a minute. Yeah, so the story I was going to tell you is back when I was only a child. God, I wouldn't like to say how old I was. Probably not even 10 years old. And I must have been really young, because what it was a murder that took place, and the police came to everybody's house in the area, to police inquiries. So they were coming into everybody's house and questioning everybody where they were at such and such a time and blah blah blah. And I just remember I sat there in front of this Bobby copper, and he said, "What's your date of birth, son?" And I'm like, "Date of birth? What's that?" My mum nudged me, she went, "Your birthday, when's your birthday?" I said, "Oh, that's easy, yeah." Anyway, what happened was, years ago, on Oldham Road in Ashton, where at the junction of Newmarket Road, Wilshire Lane, is it? There was for want of a better word, it was like a shack, like a wooden sort of makeshift hut. And this old lady, I never went in really, and she used to sell like jumble clothing and stuff. And she was there for years, and everybody knew her. And what happened was, a lad who lived on my street, Taunton Road in Ashton, he went in the shop and robbed her of what little money she had, and then stabbed her to death with a pair of scissors, and murdered the old lady. Yeah, and this guy was called Wayne Millen, and they were a Scottish family, brothers, sisters, but they were proper rogue, feral family from Scotland. And yeah, I just remember that and that was like a big thing, because when I was a kid, murders, stabbings, they were like unheard of. You heard things about like the Moors murderers, and obviously that was serious, and Jack the Ripper and stuff like that. But yeah, but today it's next level. It's like, but I don't know whether it's the fact that it's all accessible through the internet now, social media. You get to know about everything as soon as it happens. Somebody's filming it or telling you about it. So perhaps it's always happened, but it's just you wasn't aware of it because you didn't have things like social media. There's like a compound sort of, I don't know what it is, but it's been there for a couple of years now, and they look like chimneys, like it's an incinerator. Now I don't know what that is, and if it is an incinerator, what they're burning. So yeah, I need to have a look into that, see what it is exactly. You know what I mean? We want to know. We want to know what they're burning in Ducky. You know what I mean? Might not be good. And if it's not good, if it's putting crap in the atmosphere over our bloody town, we need to know about it, don't we? Oh, this putty shop smells lovely. Super Sarnies. But I can't eat that anymore. Sausage and egg and bacon. I'm off that stuff. Oh, Saturday morning cement mixer. Always good to hear. Hurtling down the street as fast as he can. You've got to realise when you're in vehicles like that, you've got to keep your speed down, right down, because it's alright going fast, but you got to stop. Anybody steps out in the road here, or a dog or a cat or anything, it's going to cause a massive collision, accident. So yeah, if you're driving HGV, just bear that in mind. It's alright going fast, bobbing along, gotta get there, gotta get to this job, gotta do what I've got to do, put your foot down, get out my way. Is it worth it? Is it worth it? Because you'll just come a cropper, I'm telling you now. Something will happen and then you'll think, you idiot. Why? Why did I do that? Why did I speed like that? That's crackers. Look at that sky though. How blue is that? It's fantastic. I might even crack out the barbecue today. Yeah, there's an idea. Get some chicken kebab skewers on there and nice bit of fish and what have you. Yeah. Fancy that. So yeah, Ashton. Thinking, keep going back to Ashton. I mean, it was a nice town to grow up in when I was a kid. I lived in a nice area. We had playing fields all around us, tennis courts, public swimming baths. Yeah, we had a pub across the street, the Gardeners Arms, which was like a hub of the area. All the local people, neighbours used to go in, and just a happy time. But that's all gone. It's all gone, and I don't think we'll ever get that back. That sense of community. Shame, really. It's a shame. It's but you know, you've got memories, and that's all you can go with, just your memories, and just be thankful that you lived through that era. Yeah, you know, if you live in this area, you should do this walk yourself, you know. Just stop and have a chat to people you live in your area that normally you just pass in your car in the street and pay them no attention at all. But you know, these are just ordinary people, you know, like me and you. We all want the same thing, you know, just to have a happy life and enough money to get by. So yeah. So it won't be long before the good weather's over, and then back to the cold winter nights for weeks, months on end. So you have to make the most of it and get out there. So many people I know that'll work hard all week, even some weekends or Saturday or a Sunday, and they only get one day to themselves, or if they get a day off. And what do they do on the day off? They get straight out of bed, straight on the couch, put the TV on and lie down all day. You know, you should only do that for so long. It's not good. It's not good for your mind, it's not good for your body. You need to be out there, being active, doing stuff, you know, interacting with the world. Put your phone down, switch it off. That's rich coming from me, videoing with my phone, but you get what I'm saying. Just put your phone down, switch it off, do something else, divert your mind. It's much better for you, much better. Makes you feel better. You're not doom scrolling, as they call it. You know, it's a healthier life. If any of you guys out there, predominantly men, if you're struggling with like your weight, usually big bellies, man boobs, the best advice I can give you, that's worked for me, is just go walking. You don't have to go mad, just go walking. Cut down on your calorie intake, i.e. if you can, cut down to 1 meal a day, and eat the right food as well. Some people think, oh, there's no way I could cut down to 1 meal a day, but you can if you eat the right food. It makes you feel full and keeps you full and gives you enough energy to get through your day, and it's a no-brainer. The less calories you put in and the more you burn is gonna make you burn fat. And yeah, these guys who've got this visceral fat around the waistline, and they think, oh, I'm never going to get rid of this, I'm going to have to do some sit-ups or whatever to get rid of it, and they do a few and then it doesn't work, and it's because you're doing it all different, or not different but wrong. It's just all about you, the amount of food you put down. Just be sensible, eat healthy, and yeah, just gone up the ducky steps there. As you can tell, I'm probably a bit out of breath, but used to it now. Ducky Park, lovely morning. People out with the dogs and the kids. Anyway, I've probably garbled a lot of shit this morning, but who cares? That's me, innit? You know what I mean? So yeah, live long and prosper, people. Remember, eat healthy and you'll lose all that belly fat, mate, trust me. Like, I never thought. I just followed my doctor's advice. You know, do this, do that, follow your doctor's advice, and it works wonders. I set off walking every morning, and then one day I took off my top to get in the shower, and just got a glimpse of me torso in the mirror, and I thought, oh my god, Oh my god. And then I was 100 kilos in April, and now I'm down to like 82. So yeah, I've lost quite a few pounds, and that's just with hardly any mad exercise, just walking and eating right, and that's it. So yeah, I'm off, kids. I'll see you soon on the next Duckingfield stroll. If you watch this video, comment and perhaps give me a like. Bye.